Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to the World Series 2021. Getting more and more exciting as time goes by because we're back here with another round 2 and a best of 11. So potentially a longer set in round number 2 if you get 2 evenly matched and high level players. So we've got Fargo down in the bottom left of a Canyon of the Dead, or as Fargo calls it, Canyon of the Dead, and he's playing with the blue USA laser. He is now through to, obviously, round 2 after defeating Cyan Spider. Then we have up in the top right the green Gilet Demolition for SPL, one of the best players from the East. Apparently in 1v1, that community told me that Aces, or Owen cover as it's sometimes called, is actually better than SPL in a 1v1, whereas I think SPL used to be better in team games. But now I would probably say there's a case for SPL maybe being the #1 player. I mean, I might be completely wrong. Maybe they've played recently and Asus has defeated him, but I think he's definitely like in the top 2. That's like without a doubt. And in the first round, who did SPL defeat in the first round? He defeated Pepsi. I think it was quite a convincing win. But yeah, GLA Demolition against USA Laser. Fargo's very tough in this matchup. Played him a number of times in this matchup. Seen him play against Boyka a number of times in this matchup on this specific map. He is very, very decent. He does the typical USA style. Build up his Vs. Get a fire base like here. And then push out across the map. Close the arms dealer down. There's no tunnel there. So, well, there is now. Could be a little bit of a risk. But yeah, TNT coming from SPL. This one is probably a tech RPG. But Fargo has already spotted it. And he's dashing over there to intercept it. He actually wants to stop this tunnel. A little bit of hesitation there from Fargo, unless you just missed it outright. But it is a tech RPG. And straight away going to be doing damage here to the Chinooks. Technical comes in from the other side. And a V there with a Hellfire. It's going to actually intercept the firebase. But as Fargo, you are happy with that happening, because you'd gladly lose the firebase as long as you're saving your Vs and your Chinooks. Your Vs and your Chinooks you value more than losing the firebase. There is a terrorist still in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there is. So he's going to try and hit it, but I think Fargo is aware of what's going on there. Ooh! Actually gets the dozer there. Nice one, SPL. Very, very nice indeed. I think a couple of demo traps would not be that bad of an idea for SPL. He's dropped the demo trap here, but there is a drone right above it because he's not found it. Fargo has done a decently placed drone just behind the barracks because there's highly unlikely going to be a tunnel right there to detect it. So a few more demo traps going up. Got SPL now with a tech RPG push. Fargo amassing his Vs. I don't think he's lost any Vs yet, has he? Only thing he's lost is that dozer. He's now coming over here to deflect this tech RPG push. Firebase going up. I told you, I even said it's going to be exactly right there because you can build it through there with the dozer still being safe. So now you grab these Vs, you just go across the map. You might want to, if you fight this and kill some technicals, that's even a bonus. One technical there does go down. But Fargo right now can just go across the map. Yeah, a few demo traps to look out for though. The SPL has been dropping them all over the map, but one of them at least has been revealed. Fargo now pushing into... Oh, I thought he was going to go straight to the main base, but he wants to try and take out this tunnel first. I don't know if you need to engage that tunnel, to be fair. I really don't. Like, why does that tunnel need to go down? Yeah, you want to deny the map control, but it's not more important to go straight across the map. Straight to the arms dealer. I mean, taking it out is fine, but you've got another worker over here you need to worry about. Probably doesn't know about that. But we've got some rebels dashing over to the oils. That's the word of the day, by the way. Dashing, just in case you didn't work it out. We've got a rebel going over here. He does have the capture upgrade. This demo trap here is probably just going to be focused down straight away in case Fargo just forgets it. Because Fargo sometimes sees a demo trap but still runs into it anyway. It's called the Fargo step. We should add that to Urban Dictionary as well. And anyway, Fargo continuing to move in. He does have some drones, though. Is he going to run into... Oh, baby, that's close. Okay, demo trap goes down. There is another demo trap back here. What you might actually be able to do is get the technicals and force Fargo back into that. But yeah, Fargo's already in the main base after taking no damage himself, really. All he's lost so far is a firebase and a dozer. That's it. Straight away now, SPL in a lot of trouble. SPL's now dropping down the palace. Arms dealer here is going to get closed down. There is one oil capped. This oil needs to be capped. Load of tentacles moving in from the back. But I think you need probably twice the army there. He does have some RPGs. 1v might go down, but is that worth it for the amount of technicals that just went down? I'd probably say no. These Vs are going to get trapped behind the arms dealer now, but I don't think they care too much about being behind the arms dealer because they can still kill it. Technicals need to get a complete surround really to start taking down these Vs. I mean, running into like a little funnel, the Vs will come out on top because they're higher quality units. 1v there might get picked off actually. Yeah, it is going to get picked off. Fargo overstepping the mark a little bit there. And Fargo now engaging these technicals. All of the techs have gone down. Palace is being built. This supply doesn't look the most efficient because they're actually collecting off all these crates. A little bit more of a walk. SPL's expanded to another supply over here. He's got a decent amount of cash, SPL. He might be trying to get to the demo bikes. But Fargo is on search and destroy. Okay, Fargo now long distance collecting over here. You'll probably think, how the hell is another worker over here? But actually, he just didn't kill the one from the beginning. Tunnel there is going to go down. There is a demo bike out now. This has all been cleared. Look at the XP difference here. Did that demo bike hit? Because it looks like there's a less of an army here now. Definitely looks like that. CC now being built by Fargo. I mean, it's basically just Fargo going around clearing up whatever he wants. There is one demo bike coming in. It might kill 1v here, probably. If it's being controlled. Yeah, it is. But yeah, SPL looking a little bit of trouble. He has expanded back to his main base. He has lost a hell of a lot. Being on demo bikes, one demo bike can theoretically change the game. Fargo's not on that much money. He is expanding to a third though, but his second has already dried up. A10 now coming through for Fargo. Probably going to be on the palace or this, or maybe the supply. The supply is probably the best target, yeah. Fills the supply down to the hole. That wheel's already gone down. It's pretty painful. Still possible for SPL. Not if you're going to lose a battle bus like that, though. Even though there's a Jean-Michel in it, you don't want to put it against loads of missile defenders. Like six or seven missile defenders there. Demo bike's moving in. One more V does get picked off. Demo Jarman gets picked off. And this tunnel here and this supply is going to get killed. SPL's not collecting on any of his workers because that supply's been rebuilt, but he's not clicked the workers. And SPL has been defeated. That was a pretty...
You have been defeated.
I mean, SPL did look like he had chances at some point, but it was a pretty convincing win, really, from Fargo. There was no damage done to Fargo in the beginning. Okay, he lost a firebase and one dozer, but I mean, you don't even need two dozers anyway, as long as you can build the CC at some point and protect your other one. I mean, losing the firebase, what damage does that really do? So yeah, there was no real damage caused to Fargo. I mean, I think the best thing SPL did was like chip away like half of the HP on one of the Chinooks. That was probably it. But yeah, real damage is killing Chinooks, killing supplies, killing war factories, killing Vs. Anything else really is questionable. I mean, killing the power, okay, you slow down the V production, but even then, still the other 4 things that are priority. So yeah, 1-0 for Fargo. Okay, jumping into the next game, we have Easy Fargo in the top right with a GLA Demolition in the blue. Down in the bottom left, he's actually taken the wrong army because it was Laser before. Now he's taking USA Vanilla. It is SPL in the green. Now, that's his mistake, and has he put himself at a disadvantage? I think he has, to be honest, because Laser gets a $100 discount on the power. You get more powerful Patriots. You get Laser Patriots. You get Laser Tanks, which are more powerful than normal Crusaders. So, yeah, I think that's his own fault there, choosing the wrong army. I mean, Fargo might have said, oh, yeah, I was USA. But yeah, either way, he's going to be at a disadvantage here. So, War Factory and Supply. I mean, I don't know why you would do the supply there, because that makes it very, very easy for a TNT to come in. You're basically gifting it. Are you not gifting it? Worker here is going to be used as bait to kill the dozer. Worker dies. Let's see the worker. Oh man, I think they fly higher if they get nuke-migged. I think they do. Okay, so what is this? Terrorist with some RPGs I saw in there, and then next is going to be the proper terror tech. So it's again that 1-2 punch kind of thing, like you do a left and a right. Left is left jab, which is this, and then the right hand is this. I like to compare it to boxing. It's one of the only sports that I follow. But yeah, I don't know if there was a terrorist in there or not. I think there was, wasn't there? Maybe it was just a worker. Oh no, there is a terrorist. There's a terrorist. Terror tech now comes through for Fargo, and you're seeing already how much more successful this aggression is. Look at that. Absolute devastation. He's even building a power plant there. Is he still going to be able to box that? I think there's this. There's 2 different levels here. There's expert level and there is pro level. And SPL is the pro level, and Fargo is the expert level. As much as people diss him and as much as we joke about him, when Fargo's on form, he's definitely higher than pro level, 100%. So yeah, you've seen the absolute devastation and the difference here. That like the positioning of that supply, I don't understand it. There is a load of rangers inside of this tower now, so it's taking a bit of damage, but Fargo has brought a toxin tractor to the party. Okay, SPL's got a load of units out. It's rebuilding the supply back here. Is that his last dozer? I think it is. It's going to have a load of Chinooks, so what he could do with 1 or 2 of them is actually go and collect from over here. I'd probably recommend just 1 going over there. So then collecting on 2, 2, and then the extra 1 over here. Provide the extra vision as well if Fargo's coming in from that direction. But I think Fargo's happy to just play this out normally now. Like, he's got 3 supplies. He's already done immense damage because he killed the power, barracks, and the supply all in one. He's probably going to be able to harass here. So does he really need to do much more aggression? Okay, he's coming in with another TNT. That's probably going to get stopped. Oh, he runs into a terrorist with the V. That was close, man. That was close. Yeah, I think this supply could be harassed anyway, but you're just making it very easy. Just doing the supply closer to the cliff. Like, it's pretty common for the GLA to get this area. Yeah, just go over here and collect from here. That's what I'd do. This tower here is going to be going down. I've got to be careful because when that tower falls, then whatever is underneath it, I think even a GLA CC, it kills it. So, yeah, you got to be careful with them falling towers. Okay, so TNT comes in again, but I think what the problem with Fargo is now, he is not oh, there we go, he hits it anyway. And there's a sentry drone. What the hell? Is that for finding demo traps? Yeah. Finding demo traps before the drone. Is that, I don't know if that's a mistake. I'm going to guess it's a mistake. But if it's not, then it's just useful to find the demo traps. But I mean, SPL could have lost the V there anyway because he went so close to it. But yeah, I mean, if he's built that intentionally to find demo traps, because that's the one benefit really they have. The most useless unit in the game will actually find demo traps. But if you send it too close to a building with RPGs in it, it will just go down. It's taking a lot of damage. Fargo now coming in with the TNT. This is one thing Fargo is good at, just continuous TNTs. But I mean, you want to do it whilst the enemy is distracted. He's hunted him there and actually nearly killed the war factory. SPL's coming in with a ranger drop. Fargo now needs to survive this. 1v does get picked off. Another pop over here is going to pick off another V. Looking okay for Fargo, I think. He's got his palace up. Just doesn't want to take too bad engagement here. It's all about the next couple of fights that will decide the game, I think. Or Fargo could just go in for a counter-attack and go for a base trade. Yeah, does he even want to fight this? He's got a demo bike out, so I suppose you can just fight this. Has he got the demo upgrade? He does have the demo upgrade. He's going to try and, wrap around these Vs and then come in the demo bike, but the demo bike seems a little bit slow to the party. Technical's now coming in as well as the demo bike, and those Vs are going to suffer horrendous losses. 4 Vs for one demo bike. That's amazing there for Fargo. Very, very well played indeed. SPL tries to go inside of the building, but everything is just exploding. And SPL has been defeated. GG. Well played there to Fargo. He takes his lead to 2-0. Okay, jumping into the next one. Game number 3, we have SPL in the north with the China infantry in the green. And down in the south, we've got GLA demolition for Fargo in the blue. Okay, so yeah, demo making appearance once again, but there is an infantry. Which one do you prefer here? I think it's winnable for both sides here. Demolition and infantry, both pretty strong. I think in the early to mid game, maybe you prefer to have the infantry. I think it all depends on how the initial technical goes, like whether you pop open some outposts, kill a war factory or whatever. We've actually got a forward supply here for SPL. Going to be probably a truck rush, and is Fargo going to be prepared there? He has guard moded there, so he knows there's something there. And he's just sending a terrorist straight there, actually. Ooh, is that worker going to get by? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like that from SPL. He's just continued with the truck rather than a bit of hesitation, chasing it and whatever. Like, from pro level onwards, you need to make a decision and stick with it. No messing around. And he decides to just go straight in. So Fargo's there with 2 terrorists, actually. Fargo's actually building a demo trap in front of the barracks. He's got a terrorist here. Okay, that goes down. Demo trap doesn't really achieve anything. I think he should have left the demo trap because it would have killed the first infantry unit. We've got a worker over here, a truck still running around, and Fargo might actually lose some workers here, or at least have to hide them for a bit because this truck is heading in that direction and there's no terrorist here. Ooh, baby. Nah, it goes down. Ah, you see what Fargo was doing there? Fargo, this little genius. He was shooting the ground over here so he could get the last hit with the technical. If you get the last hit with the technical, you get the scrap. If you get the last hit with the tunnel, you don't get the scrap. Ooh, Fargo messing up a little bit here. Does lose a few workers, but ultimately does... Ooh. Yeah, a few little weird things here. Like, why would you shoot that war factory? I think he's just so focused and so hard on trying to TNT that flamer. But yeah, he probably just forgot. I don't know what he was doing, actually. Yeah, but it would have been better to kill 2 trucks there for sure, rather than just hit a war factory that can just be repaired. I go under quite a bit of pressure here. He is trying to build this extra tunnel here, but there's already outposts now on top of the war factory. This is why you prefer the infantry, because as soon as you get in this position, like, what does the demo even do here? It's got expensive quads. Oh, those are going to go down, you know. Going to get the scrap. Oh, scrap denied there from SPL. Looking better for SPL for sure. Maybe he's going to get himself on the scoreboard here. Fargo's war factory has gone down. The outposts are going to continue to move in. Tunnel goes down. Tech RPG with the terrorist. Is that killed the other dozer? Yep, it's killed the other dozer. So SPL is hunted. He's not using these flamers right now, and this supply here is going to go down. Fargo trying to kill everything that he can. I think focusing down the buildings now would not be a bad idea. Now you know he's hunted. Any of these buildings, any damage you do cannot be repaired any longer. But is it because Fargo's paying attention elsewhere? He's dropping down the supply at the top right. Need to use everything now. His RPGs just stood around doing absolutely nothing. Fargo trying to hold his position, but he's at risk of losing all of his RPGs unless he goes inside the tunnel. So he does decide to go in the tunnel. But, ooh, last minute Fargo pop. And he does manage to hold it, actually. Very, very nice. Probably not many ways you could hold that, but Fargo did go for it. Someone mentioned, actually, some of these crates here. Look at that, 10,000. That one there is 3.7. That was 10,000. 10,000. This is two 10k crates there. Crazy, crazy. Those two there are 10k. SPL taking a lot of damage, but so is Fargo. But Fargo's already collected on this top right supply. Technical popping in and out. Saves Fargo. I think SPL's going to die, you know, because look at this supply. That's his only income. And that supply is living right on the edge. Tech RPG. It's a Vet 3 tech with a Super Tech. Terrorist is definitely going to chase these tank hunters away. That's for sure. Fargo's going to pick off one here. Terrorist goes down. Bad control on these terrorists sometimes from Fargo. But I guess he's paying attention somewhere else. Let's send in that worker over to the left. There's a dozer here. Well, I keep missing these dozers. Fargo's going to find that soon, you know.
A warrior has fallen.
Ooh, he hasn't seen it just yet, but they are right next to each other. And Fargo probably thinks SPL is hunted. He's got to be thinking that. Supply there has gone down. SPL does not have enough money to drop down a new supply, so even if he wanted to, he can't drop down another one here. Fargo, I don't think still has seen this. Has SPL seen that? Yeah. Looks like the dozer's got a bigger vision than a worker. Tech RPG. Gonna pop open the outpost, but I mean SPL needs to sell the war factory to build another supply. Like, where is he even going with that? He needs to build. He should have built it here, but don't know. I don't think it makes any difference. I think SPL's lost anyway. Arms dealer going up for Fargo here at the top right. SPL has been defeated. GG. Well played. 3-0 is the score. Okay, jumping into the next one. We've got Fargo up in the north with the China infantry in the blue. Down in the south, GLA Demolition for the green player, which is SPL. Or SPL+++, which is pretty much what everyone says in every stream chat. They love SPL in the Eastern Europe community. So yeah, are we going to see Demo win again? Or are we going to see Fargo extend his lead to 4-0? He's doing exactly the same build here as SPL, going for this forward supply, probably with a truck rush. We've got SPL dropping down a tunnel here in the mid. Terrorist heading over to this right-hand side. Two terrorists over there, actually. Worker does escape for now. Probably will go out of that house and start building, or whatever it is. Even a house, a garage or something. Build it up garage. A terrorist there has been run over, actually. The thing about demo terrorists, which I've said in a previous video, is if you just run over them, they just die. But yeah, he has to be locked on, like now with his arms in the air. Or in the German version, it's a barrel, isn't it? I don't know if it has a different animation. Ooh, SPL, baby. Fargo knows. See, Fargo is a smart guy sometimes. Okay, he does some stupid stuff and we have a laugh and a joke. But in all seriousness, he does a lot of high-level stuff. And he knows that there is a demo trap. That's why he stopped. But arguably, he should have just detonated it anyway, because then it would have killed all the workers. But he doesn't know where it is, and we do. Oh, it's a helix, actually. Should have known, because it's a common strat for Fargo to actually do this. He goes for this forward supply and then into a helix. Seen him do it many, many times. Helix is loaded up. Little fight against the tunnel there, and SPL will be making quads now. Doesn't really have a lot of workers though. He has 3 workers here, which means his economy ain't that great. I'll go clear in the mid. Might just go over the right hand side because there's no tunnel there, so you don't even need to engage the quads at this point. RPGs here going to cause a bit of damage to Fargo, but it seems like he's paying attention, moves him straight away. Tunnel there going to get cleared. The supply is going to get cleared, and SPL is going to be in a bad, bad way. Technical here for SPL, going to do some counter aggression. Tech RPGs, I imagine. Yeah. Another helix there for Fargo, but I think engaging that. Is it a good idea? Oh, he's gunning down the RPGs. Okay. Does need to be careful from the quads. There's another tunnel from SPL at the top right of the map. SPL's making more quads. Fargo's coming in with the helix zone. He's on top of the tunnel already. Tunnel has gone down. There's 2 quads trapped. Oh, sorry, 3 quads trapped in SPL's base. So that means now that Fargo probably can just go and clear up the rest of the map. Oh, there is 2 quads still left. Okay, fair enough. Another truck picked off. Fargo's decided to evac all of his infantry units. Just push the main base on the ground. Fargo's still collecting from the mid. And SPL does hold for now. Fargo's got 2 helixes out, but I think that one's empty, isn't it? Yeah, that one's empty. Got a few units in that one. They all need to repair, really. Okay, is that Fargo dozer hunted? Oh no, he's got one other. Okay, he's just lost 1 dozer. Fargo's now switched into a war factory and ground units. He's got a flamer here. Tech RPG is going to pop open this, but 2 helixes now moving in for Fargo. Not 100% HP though. It does need to be careful these don't go down. He loses 1 or both of them and it might be over. So Fargo's still trying to clear this area. SPL, remember, is still on 1 supply. So the longer this game goes, Fargo's now on 3 supplies. The longer this game goes, the more chance Fargo has and the less chance SPL has. I mean, this is his army. This is a 3 supply infantry. It's not looking good for SPL, is it? I mean, probably oil capture or some other way to get back into the game, maybe. Truck here does get picked off. That's one thing going for SPL. He has done some nice aggression over here on this left-hand side. Nice harassment on the trucks. TNT has been planted on the building, but it does get flushed out regardless. There is a flamer here, though. Technical runs straight onto the mines there and goes down. And that is it. Fargo with a really convincing performance so far. There, he did look a little bit ropey at times, sending in helixes, losing a bit of HP for nothing and stuff like that. But otherwise, very, very convincing 4-0 lead over SPL. And SPL is not the easiest player to fight. He has got some skills, that is for sure. So yeah, 4-0 for Fargo. Okay, so I've just realized that match number 2, where he selected the wrong army, has now been replayed. So this is the replay of match 2, if that makes sense. So now he selected laser. So I'm guessing the score is only 3-0. So yeah, now I'm really confused what to do with the score. I mean, hopefully Fargo wins this and it's still 4-0 and I just don't touch the score. But yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't realize they actually replayed it. So yeah, SPL down in the bottom left, Canyon of the Dead. I did think that when I saw map was Canyon of the Dead. I was like, what? Why are they playing Canyon? I don't think you can play the same map twice. So yeah, I don't know. SPL once again doing something weird though. He's actually gone for these 2 far supplies rather than the one in his base. So yeah, a little bit odd, but he's changed it up. So we've got SPL now with the USA laser down in the bottom left. But up in the top right now, we've got GLA Demolition for Fargo with the blue. So yeah, if SPL wins this, I need to deduct 1 from Fargo and add it to SPL. But if Fargo wins this, I'm just going to leave it at 4-0. Oh. I don't want to change the score right now because I feel like Fargo really, we've watched him win 4 times. But yeah, we'll leave it for now. We'll see what happens. Okay, so first V out for SPL. It's got a few missile defenders here and there. I suppose the benefit from collecting from these first is that later on, you would imagine this will at least be safe, so you can resort back to that, whereas later on, these might not be safe. So yeah, first V out for SPL. He's going to kill a load of workers here. First TNT there gets intercepted. So a bit of a tech RPG push here from Fargo. And the first V there does get picked off. Second V gets picked off. Not the greatest to control. You don't want to be losing 2 Vs like that. But this V is roaming around, killing all the workers. And Fargo has no workers left. And he's only got $150. And he's lost every worker. And the V's been left. Oh, Fargo. Okay, he's collecting over here with 2 workers. That's painful though. When you don't have enough money to replace all your workers, that's when you know times are hard. Times are definitely hard. So Fargo's now applying the pressure of himself. He's got a quad cannon ready to harass this area. Big technical push here from Fargo, and he has killed everything. Killed absolutely everything. I don't know if SPL is just nervous or just playing bad today or what, but Fargo only came in with 4 technicals and just wiped out everything. There was no decent like micro, like going back with the V's, laser locking and all that kind of stuff. Fargo just literally came in and just wiped out everything. And behind this, he's got 3 supplies. Okay, this is collecting a bit weird, but still on 3 supplies. tech terror, but a little bit weird. He's evac the terrorists maybe a little bit too prematurely. There's still a quad here taking out the Chinooks. Chinooks are actually now collecting from back here. Tunnel being established now by Fargo. He's got a quad here. Going to take out that MD before it manages to secure the tower. Fargo chasing down this V with the techs. Nice micro there. Gets the crushers and all the MDs. Might lose one technical for it though, yeah. Luckily for him, one of the technical survives. It's a Vet 3 technical, so you do want to save that. Fargo's now established his tunnel. SPL's going to try and grab it before Fargo does. But yeah, you're having a hard time there. And actually, the few rockets there actually hit the ground, which is a bit weird. And I mean, Fargo lost his stuff there, but more Vs are going down for SPL. The V count just keeps getting reset to 0 or 1. So we've got 1 V out at the 5-minute 40 mark. I don't really know how the laser's going to win. And yeah, he is laser this time. That is correct. Technical coming in again. I think Fargo's confidence is just so high. It doesn't matter if he lost all his workers. Doesn't matter if this game has to be replayed. Just looking a different level on SPL. Like, you see Fargo in high-level challenges all the time, either against me or Boyka or against Excal or Size. He's always playing these high-level challenges. He's played Google like 3 times or 4 times in the last like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Whereas how many times do you see SPL in those high-level challenges? I literally can't remember even if he's been in any challenges like that. So whilst SPL might be the best from like Eastern Europe, and yeah, he might be #1, they tend to play in their closed little community, like on Hamachi a lot, like just the Russians and Ukrainians, just the ex-Soviet countries together. And if you're playing in a closed environment like that without the best players in there, like Excal, like Size, like Google, anyone else, then yeah, sometimes gets a bit stagnant and the skill level doesn't increase as high as it would if you were playing worldwide. Fargo, interestingly, is building another supply here. I actually don't mind that. I just question how far away it is. Quite far. Okay, more quad harass. Fargo's been very good at this, to be fair, with the quad harassment. Yeah. Well, I don't need to update the score, do I? But at least it got replayed. You have been defeated. 4-0 remains the score there for Fargo. Yeah, no score update needed. Okay, next real match. I say real match. This one will actually count, I promise. We have SPL down in the bottom left with the orange China Vanilla. Then up in the top right, we've got China Nuke for Easy Fargo with the blue color. So yeah, Farmlands of the Fallen once again making an appearance. I think the least map I've seen so far is probably Planet Koyon. I think we've only seen it like once. Have we seen it once? Was it Asis versus Acina? Round #1? Can't think of any other times we've seen Planet Koyon. But yeah, Fargo going for this middle supply. Yeah, was he thinking about a truck? What the Why would you truck rush with a nuke against the China? And then just... What's he doing? Is he just trying to scout the build order? And why has SPL got 5 tank hunters queued to the mid? I think what would have happened there is SPL would have waypoint scouted, seen there's going to be a proxy war factory in the middle, and was gonna build a bunker in front of it, but then bailed on the situation. I think that's what's happened. Yeah, to queue 5 tank hunters there in the beginning is a little bit weird, and to truck rush against the China Vanilla is a bit weird as well. Like, what are you going to achieve with a truck rush unless you're going to deny the oils? Yeah, Flame is going left and right from Fargo. Flame Wall trying to cause some damage, but it's only done a little bit of damage to his barracks so far. It is going to fall. The dragon. There's a Battle Master coming in though, and yeah, that outpost there does get popped open. TNT planted on the Battle Master, and the dragon there has gone down. There's a dragon on this left-hand side now as well. There's a tank hunter going to go inside of this building. Flame Wall begins on this supply. I think that supply is either dead, or at least the trucks are dead. Another flamer here now for Fargo, and another one to follow up after that. One supply has fallen. A war factory here. Going to go down too. Maybe the 3 supplies from the China Vanilla was just a little bit too greedy against an aggressive nuke. Perhaps. Is Fargo flaming his own stuff there again? It is a trick he's known to do. Sometimes he does that. Okay, TNT planted on the outpost. I mean, that's not all so bad because you can just sacrifice the outpost. You don't get any XP from the kill on that anyway, I don't think. Another flamer here is going to be taken down. SPL's now on another 2 war factories over here. Still spamming out his outpost. He's trying to get a bunker. He's trying to go for the oils, but I think Fargo has already beaten him to the oils with the red guard. Fargo to me just seems always like one step ahead. He's getting the oils. He's winning most of the fights. He's killed most of the buildings. He's ahead in terms of XP. There's a tank hunter here by SPL not being controlled. You could easily just put it here and do some kind of harassment whilst you're under pressure. At least have it doing something, or planting a bomb on one of these. Yeah, Fargo's faster with the expansion over here as well. SPL is going to gun down his own oil. Another war factory now being produced by SPL. So we have 3 war factories, 3 supplies. Fargo with a big-ish army down the mid. Okay, SPL is holding, although he did take some losses. He's got outposts here. I think what he's done, he's literally double-clicked E on his outpost to bring them all back to the center. But then, therefore, he's bringing back this army. And now notified Fargo is in this area. So, yeah, I don't know. He's got some outposts pushing in here, but there's Red Guard chasing it. So, yeah, they would imagine these tank hunters will go down eventually. SPL is taking the aggression here now to Fargo. Fargo's on a CC. His truck's taking damage. That dozer almost went down. You tank hunters here. Fargo's getting pushed back in the mid now as well. SPL would be nice if he gets inside of that bunker, and maybe this bunker here as well. Yeah, I think SPL's doing nice so far. He's cleared Fargo's trucks from here. Fargo now capturing the artillery pad in the middle. That dozer did get picked off on the end, and Fargo's not collecting. Artillery coming through for SPL. Fargo is also level 3 though. This helix has been spotted because these tank hunters here would have found it. Where's the artillery going? Probably here. It's on both of them. Ooh, nice hit. Very nice hit. SPL's looking okay actually in these last few minutes. He's getting cleared from here though. Fargo's going to be able to resume his collection soon. I think SPL needs to thinking about an expansion soon though, because he's going to mine out here. That's not going to last that much longer either. Helix now in play for Fargo. Have we seen his carpet and artillery, or have we literally just not seen it? Don't know. Don't think we've seen it, have we? Have we just not seen it? Fargo just forgotten that he's level 3 as nuke. Okay, Fargo now taking damage on this supply. Artillery platform. Helping break this army down a little bit. Got this being captured over here. Those are over here. Maybe going over there a little bit prematurely because Fargo still has control, really. Here comes the artillery now. And the carpet. So yeah, it's just way too late. He's had that CC for ages. Fargo's Overlord. Wow, that is so close to going down. Carpet bomb comes in. Kills the supply and 2 trucks. Doesn't kill the war factories though, and the artillery there has killed the other supply of SPL. SPL does have this oil. Helix is clearing up. Interesting that Fargo is the nuke and he's the one with the Helix. Usually it's the other way around. Yeah, Fargo's going to take the lead with the XP kill now because he's just killed that supply. He might lose a Helix though. Ooh, that guy's not focused on it. This one is, but it's going to go down soon as well. What are these outposts doing here for SPL? Oh, they're just empty actually. They're just empty. So both players running kind of thin on terms of the units. Carpet bomb for SPL does take out that. I wonder where the Overlord is, but it's there. No subliminal mesh gym, but it's because his propaganda center did get taken down. You can tell if he's got subliminal mesh gym because you have a gold outline on that red cross. Yeah, if you don't have the gold outline, then no subliminal mesh gym, and then you don't get the twice the heal rate. SPL's got 1 Helix out, but he's not paying attention. Loses it to 3 Helixes here at Fargo. It is really uncharacteristic for the nuke to have the Helix advantage. Usually, it's the China Vanilla making the Helixes because it's got a poor ground army compared to the nuke. So the fact that Fargo's running around with 3 Helixes, tearing apart the China, it's just like, it's not the way it usually plays out. SPL's artillery coming across the map, and it's going to hit this oil probably. Are we going to see carpet with it to finish it off? Because if that's level 2 carpet, if that's level 2 artillery, only sometimes does it kill it. Yeah, in that case it did. It depends how the shells fall. Mine drop over here. I don't know if Fargo will remember that. I don't think he will. Helix is once again for Fargo, moving in, kills 1 Gat, kills 1 Dozer, kills 1 outpost. And now being chased away by these 3 Gats. But I think Fargo's going to escape. Okay, he's taking a bit of damage. Carpet now coming through for SPL on that oil. Okay, he's going to finish that oil as well. But SPL's mined out on his main. He's going to collect 450 and 150. Fargo with a misclick. We'll call that a Fargo carpet. We'll add it to Urban Dictionary tomorrow. Overlord gets picked off and needs to be careful with these helixes, because the thing is, with the tank hunters, they have, at least when they're in the helixes or in general actually, their fall off range, which is where the missile just disappears, is actually quite short. So when one helix is running away and the other helixes are chasing, you will lose HP on the one that's chasing. Ooh. Nearly a 1-for-1 trade, but SPL comes out better actually, because his helix actually there survives. Fargo now collecting the top left. He's building a barracks. He's also collected loads from the mid. Fargo not paying attention to these helixes, and one more helix is going to fall. And these are expensive helixes, because the tank hunters are more expensive for nuke, and the helixes are more expensive for nuke. So can't keep throwing away these all day. Is it 1650 for a helix, and then it's like 350 for a tank hunter? SPL is going to engage the gap, but it has an ECM with it, so the helix doesn't stand a chance. So yeah, the helix will die, and SPL is defeated one more time. So we've got Fargo taking a 5-0 lead in this round number 2. Jumping into the reverse, we have SPL on the top right with the China nuke in the purple color. Down at the bottom left, we have Easy Fargo with the blue China vanilla. Fargo just needs 1 more to win, and SPL needs 6 in a row. He cannot afford any more losses. He does have the stronger army here technically, which is the nuke, but yeah, by all means China definitely has a chance. As you saw, SPL actually doing pretty well just in that last game. It could have gone out either way, but Fargo just coming out on top. So Fargo is going to go for a double barracks opener for China vanilla. I think he's going to go for all the oils very, very fast. The only thing I was questioning is, do you actually need 2 barracks to do that? But I think, yeah, I think that one's going to be making the capture upgrade. Oh no, that one will be getting the capture upgrade. This one's making tank hunters, yeah? Yeah, that one's getting the capture upgrade. This one's making the tank hunters. Fargo's going to make a helix. He's actually making the second supply already. And he's got 4 red guards going to all of the oils. SPL has gone for a war factory and a barracks. He's gone for the oil cap himself, but he has got the veterancy on the red guard. Now you may think, why is he done that against China vanilla? It's so he can win the oil fights if there is one, which there's going to be. So yeah, both red guard here have the capture upgrade. SPL is going to get the first hit, as well as he has the veterancy upgrade. Fargo's just going to run away with that. Oh, Fargo could have gone in here, but he's not paying attention. SPL coming out on top with another fight there. There is a helix out now already. Yes, the tank hunters loaded up. Fargo is collecting on 4 trucks. SPL is collecting on 4 trucks. Battlemaster is out, and Helix is going to kill its first Battlemaster over here. Fargo takes a lot of damage there on the Helix because he had the Helix over the Battlemaster whilst it exploded. So you see the HP on the Helix is already a little bit down, about 10% or 15% down. That's because of the explosion from the Battlemaster. Get out of here for SPL. Caused a bit more damage there to the Helix. Helix might get trapped now or just be forced to engage. He is going to be engaging the gap, but a hell of a lot of HP now lost on the Helix. It's actually smoking. Another supply built for Fargo. Fargo has 2 oils. SPL's trying to capture this one. This one and this one belong to SPL. So even on the oil front, even on the supplies front, because both players now have 3 supplies, 2 war factories for SPL. But Fargo has the mobility of the helixes. And he has these, well, both players have got the bunkers. He's getting these artillery pads. And SPL's trying to get these artillery pads as well, I imagine, or is he? Yeah, I can't see any red guard going after the artillery pads, so he's not going to get them for now. Yeah, Fargo has his 2 on his side of the map. Fargo picks off 1 dozer. He might just go in for the hunt here, and I think he is. SPL made a bit of a boo-boo there because he's left 1 dozer out. He's only got another one in the back and not enough gats. You know Fargo has many helixes. Well, probably. So why are there not more gats out? Especially, though, covering your dozers. And yeah, Fargo just comes in and takes the both dozers down. Bit of a push coming in from SPL on this left side. Fargo once again with a low helix. Does need to go back and repair. Fargo now dropping down the second war factory. Okay, he takes out Battlemaster, but he's going to lose a helix. Ooh, he is going to escape with it, actually. I think Fargo wants to think about some mines on some of these buildings in case these gats do push all the way in. SPL's capturing the refinery now. He's taking out 1 helix up here for Fargo. And SPL's going all out aggression. 2 war factory spam, tank hunters, everything. So Fargo's going to need to go into full survival mode. Just to get himself to level 3, take out the production. The carpet and artillery, and he should be on for a 6-0 win. But right now, there's so many purple dots on the map, but a lot of them are just tank hunters, that's the thing. Yeah, a bit mental in this base at the moment. There's units everywhere. Battlemaster over here will just go down. That gat gets cleared. There's a flamer here, though, on top of the war factory. That war factory looking like it might go down. Flamer does get targeted, though. War factory being focused, but I think the sting out of SPL's attack has been taken away now because Fargo is stabilizing a little bit. He's getting a few units out. His war factory failed to go down. He is level 3, so when a CC's built, he can use carpet and artillery on the production of SPL, and SPL won't be able to remake it. SPL's floating 7.7k. Refinery there just gets focused down, even though it does technically belong to Fargo's side. Fargo's just not interested, he just kills it. You can see how efficient Fargo's been with them helixes, just killing so much. SPL coming in, sees a dozer, but it's not even the last one anyway. There's another one over here. Gats do move in and take out one of the helixes. The only one remaining now is the speaker tower helix. But Fargo with the CC, which is definitely going to finish, it's going to have carpet, mines, artillery. Another helix produced by Fargo, but it doesn't want to hang around there too much because these gats are right here. Where's the carpet? Is there any carpet? Artillery. Just one of the war factories. Okay, that's cool. Takes down one of the war factories. SPL now floating quite a bit of cash. I'm not convinced that he's been spamming from both of his barracks the whole time, you know. Now, carpet bomb, and that's going to be on the other war factory probably. Ooh, don't know if it's overshot it a little bit. Yeah, it should have been a little bit sooner, but sometimes it's the terrain. Depends where the bombs fall. SPL's trying to capture a supply. Helix is trying to kill the flamer the slow way. And if that one's got tank hunters inside or not. It seems to. Yeah, it's got one tank hunter inside. SPL's really, really trying here to stay in. I mean, if he loses this game, he's out of the World Series. He needs to win all the games from now. He's trying his hardest, but Fargo is holding. They're both players nearly floating 10k. Never CC being built because the other one went down. Fargo now with these flamers. SPL is just pretty much making GATs and tank hunters. He is now spamming from both barracks. But this supply needs to be sold. Oh, he tried to crush it, but sadly for him not. And SPL's actually cancelled the sell. Sorry, cancelled the capture. I don't know why you would cancel that. Maybe you just double-clicked Q or something to get all of his units. I think that's probably what he did. SPL really is giving it his all here in this final game. The aggression continues. The defense continues here for Fargo. I think Fargo could do with a few mines, like especially on like the airfield, maybe the power, stuff like that. He's got the money for it. No reason why he wouldn't drop down some mines. But he's seemingly at the moment just spamming from these, the war factory and the barracks. It's quite a big push here though, still from SPL. Has Fargo got anything else to defend this with, like maybe a mine drop, maybe just carpets off cooldown now? The Flamers seem to be doing a pretty okay job, actually. Helix is now moving in for Fargo, and that GAT is going to be focused down, but he's going to lose one Helix, I think. Yeah, he's going to lose one Helix, maybe even two. But Fargo is holding. That's all he needs to do. He's just hold. He just needs to hold. SPL's on no dozer, remember? These tank hunters for him are expensive. GAT's not the cheapest. Carpet bomb coming in, but it does fail to reach its target because it gets gunned down by all the anti-air, which is all the tank hunters and all of the GATs. SPL continues the relentless aggression. But there's quite a few units out now for Fargo, and with this artillery platform, just a couple of flame walls near it, and yeah, it's going to be hard to break through for SPL because the main bulk of his army is just these tank hunters. There's a GAT in the back now harassing the trucks. Fargo is collecting over here. Yeah, and the aggression continues. SPL's money is drying up. He's actually mined out on his main now, so Fargo's is actually still collecting there, amazingly. He's still got an oil. SPL's got 2 oils. This has been quite a chaotic game, to say the least. Bunkerlix is going to be focused down, and the attack there from the tank hunters inside actually a little bit too late, and the Helix does fall. The flame walls here, combined with this artillery platform, is a very, very solid defense indeed. Fargo's still floating 9k. Does he not want to build like another war factory or some bunkers or some mines or something? Or is he just that confident he's going to win? Artillery comes through now. That's going to be on the other war factory, but actually it might even be between them and kill both of the productions. Flamer on this right side will get gunned down. Did clear out this little hut thing though. Yeah, he's killed both. So SPL's on a very limited time now. He has to win with basically what units you see out, like just spamming tank hunters now. That's a better carpet than before. It's better just to kill something rather than nothing. So yeah, this is looking very bad for SPL. This has been a complete stomping really from Fargo. But this last game, pretty competitive. Pretty edgy to see stuff, but ultimately doesn't change the result, which is Fargo going through to round number 3. I mean, the attacks can continue with these tank hunters, but does it really matter? Fargo can just make one troop crawler, or he could do one flame ball, or anything. So SPL has been defeated. Fargo goes up to 6-0 and will progress with flying colours to the next round, which is round number 3. I can't remember off the top of my head who he will face next, but yeah, check back to the beginning of the video, check the bracket, and work it out who he might fight next. But yeah, otherwise, GG, well played to Fargo. Hopefully enjoying this series still, and yeah, see you in the next one.